Hello all. How is everyone doing today? Hi Mads. Hi Honey. Hi Kylie. Kylie Laxy Daisy. Hey Bella. Kobe. Everyone coming in just as I start talking. And hi Samantha on the Red app. Kukomiko, hi. You. Do you find out what the house is based on today? So let me turn the music down. Do you find out what the house is based on today? Maybe. Depends whether you can guess it or not. Is that helpful? Hello, Callum. Little man Fred. Nice names. How are you doing today? You completely forgot about that. No worries, Bella. It's not important. It's just people. Some people were enjoying the challenge. Some people were very much not enjoying the challenge. Plotting already, aren't you? Me? What a scam. Thanks, Gear. I'm just there to talk to you. Exactly. Hi, Callum. How are you doing today, Callum and Fred and Samantha? And hi, King Rush. Nice name. How are you doing today? I'm currently just browsing the build mode items from Island Living. There's some cute stuff in there. I don't know how I got distracted looking at Island Living, but I did. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I mean, there's definitely some stuff that would work outside of island houses. Anyway, how am I doing? I'm doing all right, thank you. Just a little tired. I didn't sleep super well last night. You followed and liked Callum Otley, thank you. Also, hello, Callum Matheson. All the Callums. All the Callums. When is the new pack? Like 3 weeks? 3 weeks-ish? Have they announced what's in it yet? Not on the store page. Okay, that's fine. Feeling lo-fi again today. We always listen to lo-fi, Kobe. This is all my music. It's about 2.5 hours? 2 hours? Something like that. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes of my own lo-fi, and it just loops. It's on shuffle though. Nikki, hello from Greece. Hi. Hi again. The heat is a struggle. Yeah, we're due for not far off 30 for the next few days. Let me just find out. It's currently actually only 23 today, but tomorrow it's 28, and then 28, and then 29. So yeah, a hot few days. And a hot weekend. Bella, you must have missed a lot yesterday. There's a lot of new names. Yeah, there was a bunch of new names. Oh, also, I want to disable showing my music on ET, because I'm wondering if that's what tripped the timeout thing yesterday. You've been melting, oh dear. Oh, you meant the calm mood again today? Oh, feeling lo-fi again. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that was a thing. We definitely need to keep that going. I do like that. You've been melting. Yeah, I would be struggling without the aircon. Am I British? I'm indeed. Soon to be a great YouTuber. I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm a streamer, I would say. But yeah, no, I'm feeling calm again today. Just more tired than I was yesterday. Less ill, but more tired. I did accidentally have a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day, which ate into my productivity time. Bella, you were reading in the garden for about half an hour and you almost got sunburned. Oh dear. Yeah, I need to be reading in the garden. I actually got another book to add to the too many books that I haven't read yet. You've got similar temps, so you're hiding for the next few days. Also, Lapsy Daisy, what would you like me to call you? I don't remember if I asked yesterday. 32 for you in Greece. Oof. I mean, how hot is that for Greece? Because like 32 in the UK would be very hot. It's a new Stephen King. Well, it's not a new Stephen King book. It's new to me, Stephen King, that I've not read. 72F. What's that in real numbers? I'm unsure. Hi, F&D Equestrian. How are you doing today? Hey, Chris. Oh, thank you for the sticker. How are you guys doing today? How's the TT crowd going? You started finger knitting a little blanket, honey, and thought of Arthur, but as in knitting a blanket for him. Or the blanket looks like him. Daisy, anything that's easy, honestly. Well, it's whatever you'd like to be called, Daisy. It's your name. What book is it? It's a Stephen King book. You need to restart your current... you need to restart your current book. You read a few chapters and then have abandoned it. Yeah. The last thing I was reading was Stephen King and was a collection of his short stories. Which I want to keep reading. I like, as I'm trying to get back into the flow of reading, I think reading short stories is good because my memory of the plot doesn't need to last for as long with a short story. Afternoon, Leah. How are you doing today? 32 in the UK and everyone's just calling out of work to sleep in an ice bath, pretty much. What were you saying? Believe me to, Nikki? Oh, yeah, no, I do believe you that it's 32 in Greece. Hugh, you're on a 12-day stretch at work. Oof, plenty of desk fans. I should hope so. More Stephen King. Yeah, more for you to read. It's, yeah, the collection is expanding. It's here now. I mean, I do actually have a couple more next door, but yeah, this is the colourful King collection. It's too hot. It really is, Leo. Yes, I would. If I didn't have the AC, I probably wouldn't be streaming today. When I used to stream without the AC, whenever it got to a certain temperature, I couldn't get the temperature down. So my computer just generates heat and the temperature just doesn't leave. We don't have enough windows to make a through draft. So the temperature just gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter throughout the day. Yeah, which is real bad when I'm streaming. So there's like a temperature limit, at which point I can't stream because I end up making myself really ill from the heat. Hi, Fane. You doom scrolling and seeing me live, which made you realize it's 5 p.m. Whoops. How you doing, Faye? You okay? How am I? I'm okay. I didn't sleep very well last night because it was really warm. So I put the AC on to drop the temperature, and if I fall asleep reasonably quickly, then I'm fine. But yeah, if I'm awake for too long and the temperature builds up again, yeah, the temperature doesn't really drop significantly that fast. Like, I have my window wide open, but yeah, it gets too hot. So I'm okay. I'm just tired. The blanket is fluffy and soft like Arthur. Oh. Faye, you're doing a bit better. The meds have helped and you ate something. Nice. That is good. But yes, it is too warm. But for a global breeze for all of us, for sure. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my best to look after myself. Drinking plenty. Resting plenty. And yeah, like at the moment, I am still in recuperation mode. So the fact that I slept for a good chunk of the day and haven't been particularly productive is fine. If I need the rest and I got the rest, grand. Honey, you slept badly last night. You need an AC for your room too. Plus your neighbors were shooting fireworks and scared you to death. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I can recommend ACs. They are noisy and the pipes for them are a little obnoxious if you can't get a permanent one fitted, but they do make a big difference. I would recommend. Leah, your daughter has AC in her room, but none of the other rooms do. So I was like that at my parents' house like a few houses ago. It was the house that I got Emmy originally in. And I had the same thing there, that I would really suffer in the summer. I would get really ill from the heat and it would take months to kind of balance back out again. So we got AC permanently fitted to stop me making myself ill from the heat. You love an AC, but you can't afford the running costs. That's fair enough. My music is so relaxing, you enjoy it so much. Thank you, Nikki. Would you like to hear the most recent finished song? I can't show you the most recent song, as it is not finished. But I can show you the one prior to that. There's a whole new album coming out at some point. Once I've decided what songs are going to appear on it. The question is... Question is, where did I save it? I'll try and find it in a break. You were driving and you missed tag. How could you? But yes, yeah, don't drive in Twitch. Q, you're on a honeymoon in Mexico next month, so hoping they have great aircon. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of hot countries are much better at doing aircon, for sure. Leah, you bought an ice cooling fan for your salon, though, because it's sweaty in there sometimes. Yeah, so I was really tempted by the much cheaper aircon units, the ones that run off water. But the problem is that the two main places that I want to have them, one is my bedroom, I find, but the other one is in here, obviously, with all my electronic equipment. And the water ones increase the humidity fairly significantly. So I don't really want to be making a room full of electronic and music equipment really humid. So maybe another time. Where did I put this song? It's not that one. I don't even remember what I called the song. Embarrassing, I can't remember the names of my own music. Oh, I have so many random things saved all over the place. No, I think it's this one. I think it's this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you want to hear the new song? You wanted to look for it on your break. I did, but I find it now, so. What are we doing today in Sims? Building the new house, Faye. And me irritating people by not saying what the reference is. Is this what makes your stupid head realize that it's a keyboard next to you? Have you never noticed that it's a keyboard? I mean, it's technically a MIDI controller, not a keyboard. I have an other keyboard. Well, no, it's not a keyboard, it's a digital piano. But yeah. Hey, Niall. How you doing today? Shiny desk. Yeah, it's 100%. It's just a shiny desk next to him. Just an image of a keyboard. Yeah, I'm just pretending. Again, this is the new song. It's fairly repetitive, so I'm not going to just like be quiet while you listen to it, because it's background music. I do like it though. You love the empty cat cam. Yeah, it's the best, right? Just see my hand. It's like a portal. You also want caffeine now. Get some caffeine then. I had a coffee 8 hours ago. Yeah, this is haven't had coffee for a while, so it's different. Yeah, it's just quiet. You only have warm caffeine available. You don't want warm. Then go find some cold caffeine, or order some cold caffeine. Anyway, how are you doing now? Yeah, that's a good point, Faye. You can make cold caffeine. You made an iced coffee, Kobe, the second you got back home. Nice. I haven't made iced coffee in a long time. I should. It is good. It feels like what you would listen to while reading a book on a rainy day. Yeah, it was supposed to be kind of sleepy, I think was what I was really aiming for. But honestly, I was just noodling. Like, I wasn't trying for anything. But yeah, I like it. The newest one, Nikki, that I have started working on, which I have a little recording of on my phone. But I put it in the Discord, is more jazzy, I would say. Do I still have the recording? Yeah, I do. You get all your caffeine through chocolate. How much chocolate are you eating? Enthusiastic Turtle. Hi, nice name. Niall, you're right. Decided to take the cartons to recycling today and somehow immediately burst into flames when you left the house. Classic. It is very warm outside. Yeah, so that's the new song. And then the newest one that I've been working on. Yeah, that's not working. Stop. Got that right here. Yeah, the mic immediately cutting it out. What I can do, though, is just play it from Discord. Here you go. So this is just a recording from my phone, but this is the newest song in progress. So I played this on the piano at my parents'. Yeah, that's a lot more jazzy. I like that one. I'm excited to finish it. It gives indie DS pixel art mystery game. Yeah, it feels very noir to me. Like it's super chill. You have to go. No worries, Leah. Have a good rest of the day. I'll speak to you soon, no doubt. Bye for now. But yeah, like, to me, that feels like, gruff, like stubbly man, like slicked back hair that's like scruffy and fallen in front of his face a little bit. He's got a glass of scotch in one hand and a cigarette, kind of smoking, like the classic kind of noir detective. That's what I picture when I listen to it. Have I played the game Coffee Talk? No, I have not. Definitely the same vibes as that soundtrack. Oh, really? What did you say it was called? Coffee Talk. Thank you. Made a note of that. It's a very chill story game. You think I would really enjoy the game? Thank you. Bethany, thank you for the follow. Oh, Bethany Ann, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Hi. I like how that notified me in 2 different places. Classic behavior. Have you found something that might tear Sam away from the Sims death grip? Oh, it's still Sims only on stream. Other stuff off the stream, but Sims on the stream. It reminds you of Santorini. Who is Santorini? Or what is Santorini? Bethany X followed. 2 Bethany's back to back. Hi. You're good, thanks. The last hour of work. Nice. Is it hot where you are? And the rest of us have been complaining about the temperature today. Hi, Yoseline. How you doing today? Santorini is a place in Greece. Ah. So what makes you think of a Greek island? Like, what's the relation there? You remember the 2 days of Oblivion? I couldn't tear myself away from Oblivion. Like, thankfully I managed to get some time on Oblivion off the stream after that. But yeah, when Oblivion came out, I had to play Oblivion. Like, I know it broke my whole like Sims thing, but I was far too excited to not play Oblivion, like, on the spot. White chocolate iced coffee. Color me intrigued. How? What? What have you put in it to make it a white chocolate iced coffee? Like white hot chocolate powder, or? I'm curious. How have you achieved this? Have I played Planet Zoo? I have not. Yes, Bethany X, I am on the purple app. You have flavor powders. One of them is white chocolate flavor with little bits of it which you added to the coffee. Oh, that's cool. Nice and milk. Got you. Bella, were you still talking about the coffee game? You love Sims, but it would be fun to spice it up every so often if you want to play other stuff. Yeah, I know, but my issue is that if I don't play this every day, I will stop playing it. Like, if I have scheduled days for this and scheduled days for that, I will forget what I'm doing and lose interest. So it's less some days of this and some days of this. It would more be taking a couple of months break. You know what I mean? If I'm playing something else, I'm playing something else. I don't have the attention span for multiple games at the same time. It was hard enough streaming Sims and playing Oblivion off stream. Minecraft is the exception. I can handle playing Sims on the stream and doing our community Minecraft server outside of the stream, because Minecraft is incredibly low energy for me. Well, not incredibly low, but is low. Bethany X, you don't have to say purple app. I tried to say purple app because TT, the platform you're on, has some weird rules about cross promotion. Yeah, just trying to cover myself a little bit. What am I doing? At the moment, I'm just chatting, Simon, but we will be doing some Sims. I will be continuing to build my new house. You don't have the attention span to play only one game at a time. And it's funny how people's brains work. But for me, if I swap to a different game, I will. So, like, I paused playing Oblivion because life got busy and I didn't have time, and I want to finish it, but it is going to take me a few days of doing like half an hour a day to feel comfortable sitting for a long period of time. I don't know how to describe that, but like, I will sit down and play Oblivion and just be like, I don't remember, I'm not in the flow, and I'll do that like a couple of days in a row, and then that's usually enough time for me to get back into a rhythm, and then I might be able to sit down and play for a few hours. So I can't just hop between games. Like, it takes me a while to warm up to a game, even if it's a game I really like. I'm the same with TV shows and stuff. It's why I have to set myself rules for watching films, and why I tend to only watch one TV show at a time. So Faye, for example, was really suggesting that I watch Grey's Anatomy, but I'm watching House right now, and I can't handle bouncing between two shows at the same time. Why am I on YouTube? Get me on radio. I wouldn't hack radio. I mean, I guess they don't talk all day on radio, do they? They only do like an hour show. I could do radio. I'm not well enough to do radio. You can't catch a break. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, honey. Are you okay? But yeah, so I definitely would like to play other stuff, but I think for everybody's consistency's sake, there are very few games that I can play on stream anyway because of my health. So when I found one that's vaguely working, I'm going to stick with it until I've lost interest. Faye doesn't even have a PC. Yeah, so it would be crowdfunding a PC and the game. I will look into doing a cross-platform server again. We do need to try and arrange when we're going to update the server, though. Have I ever played Dreamlight Valley? I have not played Dreamlight Valley. I have heard good things, though. I do think it would be my kind of game. Okay, Riri7. Which person from Smosh do I look like? It matters. Which person? It's been a rough month. I'm really sorry to hear that, honey. My health. I have, amongst other things, I have Emmy, Corey, a long-term health condition. I have been ill for... how old am I? 19 years? 18 years, 19 years, something like that. You're just losing my mind, that's all. Yeah, it's a good sample. I do like this one. I'm not trying to start the age game. I was just taking a second to figure out when I actually got ill. Okay, I'm going to take that Mosh comparison as being another Ian one, so that's another point for Ian. ME, what's that? You're unfamiliar. That's okay, Corey. I don't mind talking about it. ME is myalgic encephalomyelopathy or encephalomyelitis, depending who you ask. And basically means a very dumbed down version of it is I have a lot less energy than everybody else. So if you have 100 energy in a day, I have like 20, 15, 10. And when you sleep, you recharge your energy for the day, and I don't. I restore a very small amount of energy, so I get exhausted very quickly. And the exhaustion, rather than being sleepy, which is what a lot of people think, it's like you've run a marathon. It's that kind of exhausted. It's often compared to having flu. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that is that's the summary. 98. I'm a little older than 98. Yeah, you're doing it because you know that you hate the hotter colder game. I wasn't the one that started the hotter colder games, so you meant Tashi. You're Tashi. Hi. I might have a lot less energy, but I have more beard. Thank you. All you get is goatee. Yeah, my goatee, like particularly this bit here, is definitely the strongest bit of my beard. The length kind of hides the rest of it. Charlotte, good follow. Thank you. Man in therapy. Nice name. Thank you for the follow. Mimi Zook. What did you say you have? Because you have the same symptoms, but you didn't think much about it. ME. It's similar in symptoms to long COVID. It's similar in symptoms to fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is more focused on pain as the primary symptom, and ME/CFS is more focused on exhaustion being the primary symptom. They both have both, so it's a bit of a thing. You overdid it yesterday, which is why you feel so bad today. Take care of yourself, people. Yeah, exactly. In a nutshell, you understand the explanation. Good. POTS is pretty similar too. Yep. What's really interesting is that there are statistical crossovers between ME, CFS, fibro, POTS, hypermobility, Ehlers-Danlos, obviously things like depression, anxiety, but also ADHD and autism, which is really interesting. It also disproportionately affects women, which is interesting. Yeah. There are some curiosities in how it presents, but yeah, it does disproportionately affect women, which is curious. Hi Rose, how you doing today? ND on the Red app, hello. It's like a checklist at this point. Yeah, so I have more than one of that group. I don't have hypermobility. I don't have Ehlers-Danlos. The rest of them are a little bit more up for debate. I have some orthostatic intolerance, but I don't think I have POTS. I'm also not really prepared to go through the testing for that. Thank you for answering. Of course. Emily, your mum has ME and you're her carer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But for both of you, that's must be a lot. Am I playing Sims today? I am playing Sims today, yeah. We have a bit of a chat at the start of my streams, just everybody catching up. Rose, you're good. I'm alright, thank you. Hi Benny, how you doing today? Just gave them to you instead. Yeah, just like, okay, so I've already got this, this, and this. You can have my hypermobility and the Ehlers-Danlos. Like, I just don't want those things. Not that anybody would choose any of them, let's be honest. But yeah. You started a box challenge today. Nice. I'm still on the same challenge that I've been on since I started playing Sims 4, which is funny. 5 months in now. Nikki, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. You have my symptoms, but you sleep with oxygen. Interesting. Obstructive pulmonary disease. Let me write that down so I can look it up later. If you want to talk more about it, feel free. This is this is a safe space to talk about health stuff. For anyone that's interested, you're always welcome to ask me questions about stuff or talk about your own stuff. You don't have to, obviously. But yeah, just know that I don't mind talking about it. Belly, you remember doing a single ballet class as a kid? You walked in, the teacher looked at you and said, hypermobility. Classic. Classic. Do I struggle to work? I don't work. Kenzie, is it okay for me to call you Kenzie? This is as close to work as I get. Webby, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we've talked about this on previous streams. But yeah, I pretty much spend the whole day either lying in bed or on a sofa. I occasionally will sit in this chair, a little bit more laid down when I'm not streaming. But yeah, really outside of the streaming, I'm doing very little. Tis an issue. Have I ever got checked for sleep apnea? No, I haven't. The breathing issues with your nose. Interesting. I don't think I've got sleep apnea. I can ask. If nothing else, I can ask my brother. I did once have. Well, so 2 interesting stories about my breathing. So, the first time I tried scuba diving, I was told off for breathing too deeply. So we were just told to breathe normally, and apparently I breathe too much. So I guess I take really deep breaths. And yeah, I was basically told off for using too much oxygen, which was funny. And then some years later, I was actually playing Minecraft with a friend online, and her partner, who is a GP, joined us. And we were like 5 minutes or less into this call, and he just immediately was like, have you been to, I was like, ENT or something? I was like, no. It's just like, yeah, you breathe way too deeply. You should probably see someone to try and fix that, try and get trained out of it. So apparently I breathe too much. So I have been told by a scuba diving instructor, which was a weird person to have been the first one to say that, and then a doctor, that I breathe too much, which is funny. Did it take me a while to be diagnosed? It did, yeah. I went through a lot of tests. It was about a year, I think, for me to be diagnosed. I progressively got worse over the year, and yeah, I got bounced between a lot of departments, but I ended up in a pediatric unit, because I was younger at the time, obviously, and just happened to... Why was I there? Don't remember. Anyway, I ended up seeing a pediatric specialist in something who just happened to have been like researching ME/CFS. It was like, this sounds an awful lot like the problems that you have. I was like, oh, okay. And they kind of pushed me to the right people to get diagnosed. But it's diagnosis by exclusion, so it's just lots of tests to rule everything else out. Yeah. The difference with you is that you do not keep the oxygen. Apparently. I breathe really deeply, but not well. But I mean, you might be too new to know this, Nikki, but like, I can't breathe through my nose properly. So why I get out of breath really easily on stream, because I really struggle breathing through my nose. But I also have an allergy that no one can figure out. So for the longest time, I was basically just told that I can't breathe through my nose because it's swollen from allergies. Oh, also, sorry, Marfi95 followed. How did I miss that? I must have just been in the flow. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I can't breathe through my nose properly. So there's a chance, I think the not breathing through my nose properly happened first, and then the deep breathing. So they are probably related. Did I grow up on a submarine or a spaceship? Yes, so. Is Family Generations Challenge worth it if you have ADHD? Well, I'm currently on Generation 10. But I also play Sims in an unusual way. Keeps it interesting for me. So I have it on the shortest lifespan, so that the story is constantly refreshing. Also, we're talking about the breathing. You'll notice me doing that like swallowing thing on stream. It's because I'm getting myself out of breath from talking. Yeah, it looks like I'm burping all the time, but it's not. It's me having to stop to catch my breath. Yeah, health concerns. How have we just basically spoken for an hour about how broken I am? What happened? So much for doing the Sims builds today. No, we will. We'll do it after the break. I'm not that young, Nikki. For you, it's because you were a smoker. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you're having troubles. I mean, at any age, that stuff's not good. So, yeah. Also, what you're just here for me to just rant about. It's not ranting. Let's talk about my health concerns every day. I built a whole house in 20 minutes yesterday. I was quite pleased with how quickly I built the frame for the house. Inevitably, it's going to be, you know, a week's worth of streams now before I actually finish the house, but we made a start at least. I'm actually 307. I'm 187, I think. You're back. Welcome back, Gaming Trigun. 307. As if I'm the Lilo and Stitch experiment. And not just like an old 007. 307. Why does it? No, 307 to me sounds like it's a 3-year-old who's an agent. Rather than an older agent. It'd be like 087, right? Like an OAP. Yeah, rather than 007, it could be OA7, like old age 7. Sounds like a bus route. It does. This conversation has gone off the rails a little bit. All fine. Life is beautiful in any way. We continue to live the best we can. Exactly. And like, as much as I have health concerns, it's led me to doing this. So, some bonuses. Good grief, I really have got myself out of breath though. Woo! The heat also won't be helping. I am now old, a Lilo and Stitch experiment, and a bus route. I'm doing real good. What can I say? I am versatile. You sense that I needed a drink. Yeah, and the just slowly sipping on this isn't quite as hydrating. Hydrating. Nailing the speaking today. Yes. Going back to a completely different topic, Minecraft. We need to decide when we're going to do the update. Because if I'm going to try and do things like cross-platform and stuff, I will try and do all of that together, so that we're not having to update the server a bunch of times. But yeah, as we were talking about on the server yesterday, it'd be good to try and organize it so that everybody has a chance to play if they want to. Will I be on later? I certainly will be. I gotta build my house, right? Goodness me, how am I so out of breath? Breathing is a thing. One day I will learn how to breathe. It does seem daft, but that I might have to go to physio in order to learn how to breathe. You haven't heard many others ask about it. You can live without it. I think more people have asked about Bedrock Minecraft than have asked about Java Minecraft, actually. But yeah, I don't want to run... Ideally, I don't want to run 2 servers because I will then only play on one of them. You were in physio for how to sit. Yeah, and I've had the same thing as well. But I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. As much as in theory I should sit like this, right? I should sit upright. I've got a neck support that's too low down. This is good, right? The problem with this is I get pain down here. So what I do instead, I don't know if you've noticed, that I lean on the desk. So I'm holding myself up. easier. I last longer. That's a weird way of wording that. Hello, Tasmia. How you doing today? Okay, so for anyone that's new here, I take a 3-minute break every hour to refill my water and to have a stretch, so we were just talking about, which is important. You should also hydrate and also have a stretch. And when I come back after the break, we will get to building, and you can start trying to guess at what I was very loosely referencing for the house. See you all in 3 minutes. Be right back. Hello. Gemma Smith, thank you for the follow. Mia, thank you for the roses. Something in my eye. Do I play Minecraft? I do. Not on stream though. You lying in bed, moving your arms 5 centimeters up. Yes, stretching. Did I ever tell you about the health exam I had the first time I was going for the disability stuff? Hello, Mushroom Bella. How you doing today? You have a really long weekend now. Nice, Faye. Have a nice chill. Do you know if Sam not being able to update peeps extends to the commands? So I can add commands outside of peeps. I can't edit the game in any way, Bella. It is out of my control. We have 2 Bellas. Oh no. Your back hurts, never stretching again, oh dear. It's just the same Bella. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to have a way of differentiating you. New Bella, Bella Shroom, what can I call you? The other Bella, OG Bella, Bella 1. I'll just go Bella 1 and Bella 2. Where did the cat go? I don't know. He was wandering around outside in the break. The other Bella, like Caroline, exactly. Okay. Mushroom or Shroom works for you. Okay. Hi, Shroom. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Also, you'll have a little character on the screen that you can customize. If you'd like, I just put a link in chat for how to customize if you would so like. Okay. It's kind of frustrating that is such a different color. You guys trying to differentiate yourselves a little bit. I appreciate it. Right, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a flooring that is closer in color to the stairs, because it was kind of winding me up that they were so different. I think it does change the vibe of the house a little though. Not necessarily in a good way. I think it makes more sense with the planks. What was wrong with the other flooring? I mean, because it clashes with the stairs so much. If there was a stairs that looked the same, then I would have gone for that. How the house looks grimy. I mean, the house looks grimy anyway. That was kind of the point. Yes, people were guessing what I was very loosely basing this house on. Laughter, you like the dark one. Maybe we can incorporate the stair color somewhere else. I mean, maybe. That's why I was trying to change the stairs. I figured that was the obvious choice to fix the problem. There just aren't really many color options. Frustratingly. Nope, it's not from Stranger Things. You stop playing on Generation in like 2 hours and then stop after Gen 3. I'm on Gen 10. Character 12, Generation 10. How do you remove the rooftop? What do you mean? Actually, that's a good point. I've not even made the roof yet. You had to water the dogs. It's an interesting way of wording that. Osmond's Creations. Hi, how you doing? There is a lot of wood. There is a lot of wood. So I built this whole thing in like 20 minutes. So there isn't really a theme. There was just, I was trying to get the idea of the house down as quickly as possible. What is the name of this game? This is Sims 4. Can we change this color to maybe something more agreeable? No. Oh, I mean, that's closer. Kinda. How are we feeling about this? Modded Minecraft. Clearly modded Minecraft. Would you know the reference? You are less likely to know the reference than... Okay, so in one respect, you are more likely to know the reference than Bella, but due to taste, I imagine Bella is more likely to know it. Some really good shaders, I know, right? How did I remove the ceiling? Oh, the ceiling just never spawns. Like, it doesn't matter what setting you've got it on. Never see the ceiling. Watching on your lunch hour. Thank you for the calm vibe and great watch. Oh, you're welcome. Is it from Cabin in the Woods? It is not. It's from some horror thing that's older. It is older, I would say. I don't know that I would necessarily say that it's horror. I think you could argue that it is, but I'm not convinced. Shroom, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna need to narrow it down. Nope. Yeah, what are we thinking about this floor? I mean, it's closer. It makes it look a bit more modern, I guess. A little bit less rundown. We could maybe leave the outside in that other color, because then it kind of looks like the outside's a bit more kind of weather worn. But leaves the inside looking a little bit more cared for, I guess. Gonna make you work for it. Should build the Twilight House sometime. Which is the Twilight House? Okay, right. So I want to change some of this away from the vibe that we have right now. I'm going to change some of the flooring across first, I think. We were sticking with the kind of country axe. Am I remembering that correctly? So, cottage living, the horse one, and cottage living, horse one, and pets. So I think we had pets because it's in the pets world. Well, there's another one. The Cullen house, the house. Which one's... Is that the vampire house? So not necessarily under the horror genre, but could be classed as one. That seems fair. You love small or tiny houses. You prefer to put more nature into your builds. You built a base game deck camper van. Interesting. You like the kind of style, thank you. No, it's not Beetlejuice. Yeah, I watched Beetlejuice for the first time this year. I didn't think much of it. Hi, Laura Evans. How you doing? Welcome to the first time chatter. Sorry, let me catch up on the other platform. SJ, thank you for the follow. Ina Trash, thank you for the compliment. Bella's home or Cullen's home. Yeah, so if you'd said the house from Twilight, I would have thought of Bella's house, but that's not particularly special. The Cullen house, I don't really remember. I remember it being quite, like, modern. Not M. Key. Hi, thank you for the follow. Its architecture is with woods. Gorgeous. Interesting. Oh, so we've had 2 more comparisons. Okay, let me just go find the tally. So Laura reckons I look like Jack. And Gemma thinks I look like Chris. Okay. Keeping the score guy. You just changed your top 4 films to include Beetlejuice. Really? Maybe I need to watch it again. I don't know if anybody else finds this, but there are some films and TV shows that I find really enjoyable when I watch them with certain people. When I watch them by myself, I just like, it's like, eh. But then I watch them with certain people and they just, you know, they're much funnier or they're much more gripping. Do you know what I mean? The comparisons never stop. I know it's every stream. That's why I'm keeping score now, because it's funny to me. We should watch the new Beetlejuice. I haven't seen the new one, just the original. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing? Okay, so what did you like about it, Niall? Because I'm curious why you liked it and I didn't. Because usually we have fairly similar tastes in films. You didn't know I had a tally. We started a tally last week, Gemma, because I get comparisons every stream. And there was a bit of a debate about who I was compared to the most. So like, okay, from now on, I'm going to keep score. just to see who wins. Yeah, funny. Movies with friends are always better. Not always. So they need to be with the right friends, I would say, honey. So a good example, I think really the perfect example, is if you watch comedy with people that don't find that kind of comedy funny, it ruins the film. So if you watch something really slapstick, like really slapstick American comedy, and you don't enjoy that, it just grates. But if you're watching that with someone who does really enjoy it, it's a really weird experience. Watching horror with someone who absolutely hates horror films, same thing. Like, there needs to be some mutual enjoyment of the genre, you know? But yes, if you are into the same kinds of things, then absolutely watching it with people is better. Did I know Beetlejuice had a cartoon show? I absolutely did not. Interesting. You're watching This Is Us and Blacklist right now. I've not heard of those. Just Ali. Hello, good morning. Josip? You love horse ranch so much. Yeah, I like the horse pack. It is one of my favorites. Right, shall we try and make the inside look a little less grimy, and then leave the outside looking a bit more grimy? Like, I like the contrast between the inside and the outside. So the inside looks like a nice cabin, and the outside looks a little bit more weather worn. I think that's a nice contrast. It's nice, interesting. Shall we focus on Sims? The answer is no. Exactly. Corpse Bride 3 stars is criminal. So for some of the films, not many of the films, some of the films I just wouldn't rate at all. Like, I didn't put a rating down, even though I'd seen them, because I really don't remember. And for some of them, I remember watching them, and I remember being very on the hedge about whether I liked them or not. On the fence about whether I liked them or not. So for those films, they just got 3. So lots of them I should probably rewatch and rate them again. I feel like, honestly, the only time you can actually rate a film is immediately after you've watched it. So yeah, Corpse Bride was a 3 because I don't really remember it. On the hedge. Yeah, it's a new phrase. We're rolling with it. Build and buy. Yeah. So I'm not a massive fan of the actual, like, owning the horses. Though we did own a horse at one point. It has now died 26 times. It's not a joke. We have had the death message for the same horse 26 times. But yeah, the build mode stuff from the horse pack is really good. I think it's actually better cottage stuff than the cottage pack, ironically. Right, maybe stone. Kind of wanted something a bit more plain. Not that plain. I like that, but yeah, pack rules. Pack rules. Can we have this in a different shade, maybe? That's the wrong button. Oh, there you go. Oh, are we just gonna end up building a really brown house again? We can't just have 2 brown houses in a row. Okay, we'll have to figure out some ways of de-browning. That's something that people say. De-browning the house. The undead horse. It is really funny how many times that death message has come up. And bear in mind, we've had the message 26 times since we've been counting. So it happened a whole bunch before we started counting, but since we started counting, it's happened 26 times. So it's like all the people comparing me to people. I have so many comparisons that just aren't included in the tally. Suki Plus, thank you for the follow. Lucy Ann, thank you for the follow. How you all doing today? I also have never had ranch dressing. We don't really have ranch dressing here. Maybe I should make it sometime just to see what it's like. Right, before I actually start doing some building, am I content with this layout? I think it's a pretty good layout considering I made it in, was it 20 minutes yesterday? There's a couple of kind of minor tweaks I want to do to the roof, I think, but let's add the roof first. I'm undecided about how to do this roof. I'm going to try this first. Brave at 4 stars. Well, see, even Brave being at 4 stars, I remember liking Brave, but I can't remember how much. So a lot of my ratings on, I've forgotten the name of the website, Letterboxd, were quite reserved, not the right word. Someone knows what I'm talking about. My brain's not finding the word. You can't rate stuff you don't remember. What do you mean I don't remember? It's not that I don't remember the film at all. It's that I remember liking it, but not to what degree. Does that make sense? So same thing with Kung Fu Panda. Like, when I watched that, I remember thinking, this was quite meh, which is why I put it as a 2, as like just below 3, you know? Charles, thank you for the follow. Hi, Mila, how you doing today? But hey, if you disagree with any of my ratings, that's fine. Well, all we do is we add them to the watch list. And then we watch them again, and I review my ratings. Easy peasy. I'm not locked into any of my ratings. Actually, there's a few of them that I'll be locked into. I think it's mostly the stuff that I've kind of gone quite middle of the road that I would like to double check the ratings. Oh, this tiny little bit here irritates me. But I kind of didn't want them to be the same height. We're just going to go with that. It's not really what I wanted, but... I'm not sure what kind of roof I'm picturing, you know? I think definitely slats. Am I picturing like a tiled, like a slate roof? Like every British house ever? No, not that kind of roof. It's a bit mishmash, but that kind of suits the vibe, no? Yeah, I rated quite a few films. I don't know what my count on Letterboxd was. It was like 200 and something now. Hi, Kenny. How you doing today? You think this roof works? Nice. 281. Really? I got up to that. Goodness me. Oops. Blame Bella. I think we can comfortably agree it is Bella's fault, and I don't think that she would argue. That was, I suspect, her intention. What's serialized, Faye? You're still above me by 4 films. I've been on the platform for like 2 days, Bella. Do you want to fight? Let's go. I'll go rate a bunch more films this evening. Finish my stream, and then I'll just go rate like 100 films. Letterboxd for shows, yeah. Whereas I've not seen all that many shows. I don't rewatch films super often. But I rewatch the same TV shows a lot. It's very much a comfort thing for me, and particularly for trying to fall asleep. No, don't like that. That needs to be a roof. Like immediately, I'm like, nope, nope, that is not right. Isn't it interesting how sometimes you just know what something needs to be? As soon as I put that down, I was like, yeah, this isn't the right thing here. Absolutely needs to be an actual roof. Yeah, that's so much better. What edge thing did I use? Oh no. This one? Yeah. Ah, see, this is already looking loads better. Do we need the edge thing again? No. How do we color this? Anybody? Help. I mean, that covers it up. I guess that'll do. Sorry. Yours is so chaotic. Your favorites go from The Walking Dead to Fleabag to Sunny to X-Files. Solid. Half wall trim. Half wall trims. Thank you. No, that's not the right thing. That's for the top. That's not what I'm trying to change. Although I might change that while I'm here anyway. Are you seeing a kissy camera? You are indeed. Not that he's here right now, but yes. Actually, I'm not sure where he is right now. I mean, the exterior trim will do. It's just trying to hide this white section. Like that. Bianca, hello. You think where you place flooring, there is a way to paint the ceiling? Oh, wait, really? Flooring. Oh, ceilings. Wait, how did I never know that there were ceilings? Oh, there are ceilings. Can we use the same... Oh, we can. I never knew that there were ceilings. Does that mean there are ceilings inside the houses? Oh my goodness, there are ceilings inside the houses. How did I never know this? All these times where I've been... I mean, you know, no one ever sees these, but all these times where I could have been painting the ceilings. This is so unbelievably awkward. You always forget about that. I didn't even realize it was a thing. Thank you, Bianca. Also, am I okay to call you Bianca, or is there another name you'd rather? I'd like... Oh my goodness. It's painful. Okay, so I think that's all of those rooms. It's easier if you do ceiling by room. What do you mean? Oh, ceiling by room. That's much easier. Thank you. Me just doing things the hard way all the time. Jen, thank you for the follow. How do you make your house look so normal? Yours always looks huge. Do you think it looks normal? I mean, thank you. I mean, I'm still working on it, but... I imagine there's also a degree of, because you're not the one making it, I think you're always more critical of your own... Well, I certainly am more critical of my own builds than I am of other people's. We're also going to need to move the house so we can put a slight deck out the back. Forgot we had a step up. Bianca is okay. You never use those either. It's too much, but it helps with the outside sometimes. Great, thank you. Oh, they only added it recently. Well, I've only been playing it since recently. So you found out you're like, you spent so much time battling the camera shake for nothing. Yeah. Right. Let's just move the house. So 2 blocks is probably enough. Cool. Flat square. That'll do. Just trying to color match the stairs as best as possible. I think the original ones were probably... maybe not. Presume the lighter ones look ridiculous. They all... Sims. Sims and it's forever. Nothing can ever color match. Not even slightly irritating. Your peep. Yes, sorry, the little characters on the bottom of the screen. It's my game. You can customize them if you would like. You'll have your name above it somewhere. Thank you, Faye, for dropping the link. One day you'll get the black fluffle. Yeah, I think since I mentioned it, only 2 people have got the black fluffle. But yeah, it's cool that people are actually managing to get it sometimes. I'm trying to decide whether to have another kind of balcony section out the back. Would it even let us? Because I built it as like a platform, right? I remember there was a thing for like adding ceilings at some point. If I just turn it all into walls. Okay. No. Right. It's just... Oh no, what am I changing? Oh, I'm just changing the stairs. Whoa, whoa, Sims. Calm down. Okay, there you go. You just want some glasses. You're stealing mine. Did your peep get my glasses? Front porch. I mean, this is the back porch, really. Just looks a little bit weird because of the roof. But... I don't know that I like this. You can't just have stairs up to the house, can you? Now you remember what Paul said about stealing glasses. Yeah, there's a bunch of the paper bag hats. There's a whole variety of them. It looks like Peeps is kind of lagging. Let me just close a couple of things. I've got too many things open. Zoe followed and Olivia followed. Thank you. Maybe too many fluffles. No. The fluffles won't be doing it. Don't worry. Right. I presume we can't just do stairs directly up to the front door. No. But I think having them with like the tiniest little step up is probably fine. Like maybe just doing it like that. Just keep it simple. I think as a whole, I think that's better. Still not a massive fan. You started playing Split Fiction yesterday. Nice. It's so unfair that mine gets a sword. Wait, why? You can get a sword, Bella. You guess you're wearing the tree shirt. Why did you run out of space? Is it just lagging because I was tabbed out? It is lagging. So whenever I tab out... Interesting. Morgan, thank you for the follow. Oh, you rolled the same shirt twice. That is how randomness works. Okay, cool. Roof sculptures. Cute.
Okay, which chimney?
I'd like to help everyone if possible.
I mean, that feels like a relatively close match.
We all want to help one another.
Okay, so now we just need to put some bricks on the floor. It's pretty close. A little bit off, but it's close enough. It's as close as Sims get. It's weapons, or by weapon, or by primary. I think. Am I going to get the new fairy pack? I am indeed. Also, person with the heart in the name, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? Oh, goodness me. I was trying to run it in chat, but my chat is really, really behind. Let me just try by weapon. It's not in the list. Yeah. Just weapon. It's not in the commands list. Oh dear. What's my gallery ID? Samly TV. I'm not intentionally hiding it from you. Not intentionally. Yes, trying to match these with the rest of the roof is a little awkward. In my head, I wanted to do like this though. Maybe a smidge more. I mean, it's vaguely close. Right, let's try some of the other ones. May as well while we're here. Now your character looks like a little rogue. Amelia, hello. How are you doing today? How did the appointment go? Fun fact, in the new style for the update, D, thank you for the follow. Sirhart, thank you for the follow. I actually drew some characters from the campaign, D&D campaign I was running at the time. In the new style, which was fun. I can't actually remember whose I did though. I did Geo's, I did Ghosts. I don't remember whether I did one of mine, I'm not sure. Okay, so I think we are effectively limited to just this one. Or I would need to make one. Should we have a go at making one? We're not in any rush, right? Do wings exist? Not yet. No. That will be something that I will be focusing on when I do the back slot on the new update. There will be a whole wings update where I will do loads of wings. Hi, Kseni. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm just reading Amelia's message. Give me a second, everybody. I'm glad to hear it went well, Amelia. More lies in the command list. What do you mean? What's wrong with the command list now? Hi, Cosmin. How you doing? And coming in as everybody's complaining about missing features in Peeps. Me just crying. The command list promises wings. Oh, no, it's the one where it's talking about the back items, like, for example, XY. Yeah. I'm with you. But that's because I was working on wings when I did that. And then the rework happened. I want the roof to be more of the... I want the roof to be more of the roof, was what I was saying internally. I realized how ridiculous it sounded. I want a more roof-like roof. The roof needs to be a higher percentage of roof than its current percentage of roof. There is not enough roof in this roof. I worry about myself. Hi, Catherine. How you doing today? It says wings. Yeah, it's as an example. Sad and wingless. Houses with flat roofs are so ugly. I mean, I think you can have houses with flat roofs. I think it's just hard to do well. It is much too big. Oh, Sims. That's frustrating. Down a smidge. Right, I'm just going to decorate this one. I'm not going to commit to doing this because I'm not sure it's working. I think the ready-made one might be better because we're pretty restricted on this. I think we just use the pre-made one. What do you guys think? Your session was a group appointment. Interesting. I'm surprised by that. Let's just throw in a hissy fit. Arthur is secretly a sorcerer. Absolutely. Catherine, you're very tired, just vibing. Nap then. You're making new emotes over here. Yeah, I appreciate the wizard. Arthur. Vampire Bunny, thank you for the host. Bran, you've arrived at your daily therapy. Hey, Bran. How you doing today? Is it the house from Courage the Cowardly Dog? No, it isn't. Right. Can anybody see any way of making this window thing work better? I mean, I could just drop down to one window. Like, if it's one tile larger, it might seem less insane. But even then, I think maybe having two of these... Tell you what I'll do. I'll throw this on the back so we can see the two different styles. So I think realistically it's either going to be like that or like Sims. Oh, Sims. Try this again. Sorry, person who just followed. Give me 1 second. Churds? How do I pronounce your name? Hi. How you doing? There you go. I guess that. Catherine, if you nap now, you promise you will not wake up until tomorrow morning. Sounds like you maybe need that then. Honey, you're hopping off. You need to go mod for Most So Fabulous. Enjoy. I am unfamiliar with them. I will add them to my list. What do they stream? Gives me someone else to check out. Streamers. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. The pretty Mercy art. Hi, Elsman. Welcome back.
Does it really break already? Goodness me.
Time flies when
You're getting distracted talking nonsense.
Okay. But before I go for my break, she streams Sims only. She's doing a chill build stream today. You raided you some time ago. So that's how you ended up here. Oh, nice. Wait, so is she already on my list? Have I just added her to my list and then never... She's already on my list. She's literally already on my list. She is 5. She's 5th on my list of people to check out currently. Like, I've got them in order, and I'm slowly working down through the list. The ever-expanding list is... Yeah, I need to dedicate some time. Before I go, do we prefer the option 1, or option 2 for the roof? Amelia, it was mainly information today, but you'll be doing group sessions in the next 6 weeks. I get you. Yeah, break time came around fast. Yeah, it is just going fast. Wow, okay. I wasn't anticipating option 1 to be so popular. Cool. Option 1 it is. That was overwhelmingly option 1. Option 1, by the way. So this is how it looks now. So these roofs should probably be like pitched roofs. But if they were pitched roofs and there was these 2 little windows slightly closer to the reference. Just saying. Just in case anybody is still trying to do that, the 2 windows on the roof is closer to the reference. But yes, you have unanimously voted for option 1, so we will do option 1. Do we do it on both sides or just on the front? And while you guys decide that, for anyone that is new here, I take a 3-minute break every hour to refresh my water and have a stretch. You should also hydrate and have a stretch, and I will be back with you all in 3 minutes. Be right back.
Hello. It is not a brown version of the Pink Palace. See what it looks like, then the council will decide. What do you mean, Kenny? Hi, Callie. How you doing today on the Red app? Hi, Rose. Grasping at straws. I'll still be amazed if anybody gets there. Momsy. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hi, person that looks like Sam. I look like Sam, do I? The whole not horror thing is throwing you off. Well, you know, there's a fine line between stuff that's like, so if it's a game, stuff that's gripping, stuff that's tense, and horror. And in films, there's a very fine line between what you would define as thriller and what you would define as horror. A little bit up for debate about what defines those. Yes, thank you for following, Momsy. The first time you put a message in chat, it will generate you a little character, which you can customize if you'd like. Link to the commands is in chat. Also, I was naughty and I made myself a coffee. Yeah, what do we think? Do we think we have one of these on both sides? It was further up. I don't know why I'm doing 2 of these rather than just having... rather than just having one building going through on the wrong floor. My poor heart will remind you of the extra coffee tomorrow. Yeah, my heart can take it. Everything else, maybe not, but... right. I need to do another roof. I mean, it's only my second coffee of the day, so it's not too bad. Not had a huge amount of caffeine today. Right, these roofs need to be steeper. This is winding me up. Okay. Redoing this. This needs to be a pitched roof, and this needs to be one room. Just the realization is like, I've been trying to do it this way. This is the wrong way to do it. Easier just to start again. Just one side. Oh, you think one side? I did copy it. The roof just didn't copy correctly. What did I say yesterday that made you think it was a film? You came over from TT. Oh, hi. Welcome across. Meanwhile, you had your second coffee and you're at your limit. Yeah, well, I know I can get away with quite a lot of caffeine in a day. I know I shouldn't, but I mean, I have generally been cutting down. Like having one coffee outside the stream and then the boost juice on the stream. I'm just being a little naughty today. Yeah, just gonna slowly making this roof taller and taller. It's looking a little bit insane. But I don't know, I think it works enough. Be thinner maybe? Yeah, I think that works better being thin. You guys think? What are we feeling about this? Oh, the camera. Sim's camera forever irritating me. Oh, you literally meant just do that. That would have made sense, Kenny. Yeah, thank you. It seems to have some positive sides. What does? Sorry. You mopped your floors at 10 a.m. I don't get like a boost from drinking the booster juice. Yeah, caffeine doesn't really affect me that way anymore. But I get a sore throat if I drink too much water. I know that sounds insane, but if I just drink water, like pure water, even if it's filtered water, if that's all I drink on the stream, I get a sore throat every time. So I need to be drinking something else. And I'm usually not a massive fan of fizzy drinks. So yeah, rather than having a coffee, it's like the coffee I tend to drink quite quickly. So rather than having a coffee and then moving on to something else, like having my electrolyte drinks, for example, helps me not just drink water the whole time. So I can have some water, but if I only drink water, it's bad. Any quick question on Peeps. I'm doing 2 body types. Will you be keeping the non-gendered as well? You personally prefer genderless, like yourself. So they're not going to be gendered body types. It will just be body type 1, body type 2. They are both fairly neutral. I would say you can't drink any non-fizzy water. Yeah, so weirdly, if I drink squash, I have the same thing. So if I drink like cordial, I also get a sore throat. But the electrolyte drinks, so it's literally just a glass of water and an electrolyte tablet, that doesn't give me the sore throat. Like if I had Coke or something, I still get the sore throat. But I also usually not a fan of sweet drinks like that, like fizzy drinks with a lot of sugar. It just always makes me feel a bit kind of sick. And yeah, I tried a sip of someone's boost juice, the mango one, and I was like, oh, actually this is quite nice. And then there was just one stream where I drank it on stream and didn't get a sore throat. So I was like, well, this is weird. So I kept doing it. And yeah, I mean, it's working for me, so I'm kind of don't want to mess with it too much. So the electrolyte drink and the boost juice are what's working for me. I just mean energy drinks. I'm just not specifically talking about which one it is. But yeah, it's really weird. And I have been to an ENT, ear, nose, throat doctor, and they checked out my throat and nothing is wrong. No one's really sure why. Very odd. Not a fan of fizzy drinks. That's a sin in this country. Yeah, so I like fizzy drinks, but I can't drink huge amounts of fizzy drinks. So I would drink like a can of Coke's worth fizzy drink, absolute max. But I drink a lot when I'm streaming. I always have done. And I can't drink like, 4 can of Coke's worth of Coke in a stream. I can't do it. I would feel sick by the end of the stream. Hello, Da. Yeah. Here's the thing. Anywho, most important is staying hydrated. Yeah, that's why I was really pleased when I found the electrolyte tablets. I wasn't expecting them to work,
your game.
I'll be honest. And originally I was just drinking them off stream as a way to make sure I was staying hydrated. And then I just tried it on stream one time and weirdly they seem to be fine as well. So I'm not going to complain. Like, it's good that I have options outside of energy drinks. But yeah, I do need to watch how much caffeine I'm having in a day. You've gone through all the shows you watch and searched house after. It's not a show. It is not a TV show. So the electrolyte drinks that I drink, it's about £4 for 20 tablets. So it's not super cheap, but it's definitely cheaper than having energy drinks. And also it's good. It's better hydration. Oh, no, I'm above the daily limit for caffeine pretty much every day. Yeah. It's not a great habit. Not the worst habit to have, though. It's like in the grand scheme of fixes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm aware it's not great, but it also could be worse. I'm just going easy on myself. I mean, it'd be different if I was like, you know, getting shakes or whatever, but... Or it was messing with my sleep. But I will try and reduce it. I also, I think I've mentioned before, Faye, like several times a year, I have like caffeine breaks where I will literally have no caffeine, like no chocolate, no tea, no anything. Or usually at least 2 weeks of just no caffeine at all, just to make sure. Janice, darling, what a nice name. What are we building today? We're building a new cabin. Our family has moved away from the city, and we're building a cabin now. Hi, Kia Love. How you doing today? Chocolate has caffeine. Yeah, small amounts. But so for those 2 weeks, it's not about reducing, it's about having none, just to let my body kind of cleanse itself. So no fizzy drinks, no chocolate, no tea, no coffee. Obviously, no energy drinks. It's fine. Like usually the first day of not having any, I start getting headaches. Day 2, I get bad headaches. And then after that, I'm fine. Yeah, it's just good. It's good to just make sure, as with many things. And like, you know, we've talked about this before. Like I've started having decaf coffee when I can. So, I said I drink constantly, right? So what I'm doing usually, apart from today now, is I will have a coffee, an actual coffee in the morning, and then drink decaf the rest of the day. Drink water. Well, so I'm just drinking water all the time anyway. But yeah, I used to do that. I used to have a rule of any time I want to have a drink that isn't water, that I would drink a 250ml glass of water beforehand. So I would just neck a glass of water and then have whatever the other drink was. It's not the cabin from 2 or 5 Bibles. Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about, so no. Tea can have quite a bit. Yeah, it depends on the tea. So it depends what kind of coffee you're comparing it with. If you're comparing it with instant coffee, tea has about half of instant coffee. If you're comparing it with like espresso style coffee, it's a lot less. Janice, darling, thank you for the follow. Oh, Kia, thank you for the sticker. It's giving Silent Hill a little bit. I've not played Silent Hill, but I appreciate the compliment. Koirom, I am making a cabin. Coming along slowly. It really is slow progress, but we are making progress. I keep getting distracted. I'm king of constant distraction. Which one did we use? I'm just going to copy and paste this one instead. It is that. Okay, so that door is the wrong way round. That door is the correct way around. Okay, that is now in the... Huh? Sims?
Sims, why? Why is the roof inside the building? No. I don't want to have to change the... It doesn't look the worst. It's an easy fix. Fine. It is a game. Because Silent Hill was also a movie. Was it? I wasn't aware that there was a Silent Hill movie. If you place a fence over the stairs, it will disappear. Yeah, I mean, this works, though. I think this is enough, Mads. Also, hi, Mads. You left for like 2 seconds. What's up? Hello, Holly. How are you doing today? Okay. Right. Let's... Yeah, I'm gonna move further away from the reference and make the kitchen bigger because I don't like the size of that kitchen. No, I don't like the size of that bathroom. I think the bathroom's too small. Too big. That bathroom's too big. Okay, so I think it makes sense to have a wraparound kitchen if we're doing it this way. Like so. Okie doke. And then we need a fridge. You missed tag. How could you? Press shift and lower the eaves. What do you mean? Oh wait, what? Hold shift. I didn't know you could do that. So useful. Thank you. You had the kitchen. Yeah, well, because I was trying to stick closer to the reference, Catherine. How loosely based is loosely? Quite loosely. I mean, the lounge is vaguely similar. The layout of the house is less similar now. The front of the house was more similar when it had the double windows. I did tell you it was only very loose right now. Yeah, you guys wanted to turn it into a whole thing. You have no one to blame but yourselves. You want to get that fridge IRL? It's a nice fridge, right? Hello, Lady Slay. Oh, Lady Slays, you told me what to call you yesterday, I think. Yeah, you were here yesterday. Lady Slays. No, don't tell me. You... I'm pretty sure you joined the Discord. You're going to have to remind me. Welcome. You finished all your exams, so now you're free to watch streams and play Sims. Excellent, Holly. Is that what you're planning to do? You told you the giant bathroom was silly, but of course it's only a good idea when you... Shh. I think it was because I was trying to stick closer to the original. Your idea is too different and not even a cabin. Well, then it's probably not that. Throwing that out there. It is fun winding you guys up. Bella, if I find you curled up in a ball crying, pulling your hair out, muttering about a house, it's my fault. Sorry. You're sorry for your English. Sometimes you forget how to express your sentences. It's all good, Nikki. Don't worry. Cabin in the woods. Nope, Kenny. You don't have the mental energy to guess what you're referencing. You're just here to madly judge your choices. It's okay. I mean, you don't have to. No one has to be guessing. I didn't start this guessing game. We can just build and pretend like it's entirely... I mean, I'll be honest, it is mostly from my imagination. It is only very loosely based on something else. Which I said at the time, and you guys were just like, oh, but what's the reference? Because you like making things difficult for yourselves. And we're back to the cabinet madness. In before you all throw hands at how I'm making cabinets. Captain cabinets, trapped in cabinets. Can he get out? Will he get out? Of course he will. Captain cabinets, trapped in cabinets. No one's gonna get that reference. Sometimes I make these references and then I'm immediately just like, why? Why am I making this reference? No one's gonna get this. Sighing to myself. You disagree with the color? Yeah? Just the color? Is the cabinet style okay? Why is that cabinet not linking? I must just manually place a corner one. You don't get it. You need to know. Then figure it out, Bella. You don't like making things difficult for yourselves. It's just a way of life. Exactly. Whatever you're doing right now, you hate it. Okay. I was just going to do like wraparound cabinets. What do we need to change? What do we need to change to make this less atrocious? How about we get rid of this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to do this. Let me cook for 2 secs, and then you can judge. Where's the one that like sits inside? And then cabinets. This one, tall one. How did we do this? Can't remember how you do this. Is there not some way of linking these? I swear there was. That's actually a really cool cabinet. I guess not. Okay. The dark brown is too dark. I mean, this is lighter brown now. Is that okay? Adelic Dream. Thank you for the follow. How you doing today? You're just personally not a fan. Well, then what do you think it should be, Catherine? Kobe, you're convinced at this point it's not based off anything I'm having you on. No. You think the only thing that is similar is that it's a cabin and it has those 2 windows. Pretty much. I'm just evil, really. House is coming together. Thank you, Kylie. Oh, the kitty has joined us. Fridges in the far right. What pack is this from? From the cottage pack. You got into the sinks now, sorry. House on the Prairie. No, it's not from House on the Prairie. Caitlin, thank you for the follow. Kitty just being cute behind me. Adelic Dream, you're here to lurk, no worries. Might I know your name before you lurk? Like what you'd like to be called? Also, you'll have a little character on the screen somewhere now. You can customize if you'd like, but don't feel you have to if you just want to lurk. Maybe I'm an orange cat instead of a golden retriever. Why do you say that? You think it's too brown because of the walls. You would have totally different colored cabinets. Okay, like yellow or green. Nice blue. Kind of this turquoisey color. Not really turquoise. Oh, I don't know. The turquoise one's actually quite nice. So that's not turquoise. The turquoise one looks more like a cottage core. You like the yellow cabinets, but everybody else would riot. Want a snack? Don't pull this whole blue thing on us again. What's wrong with blue? So wait, what's the orange cat vibe then? What the treat? Because they seem all sweet, but they are mostly chaotic and mischievous. He was just trying to get the treat by repeatedly licking my hand, just completely missing the treat.
You're very nice, and I just want to give you so many kisses, so many hugs.
Oh, so you're calling me stupid now, Faye? That's so rude. Oh, you're so cute, Arthur. Can you stop being so adorable? I shouldn't be giving you more treats. Just, He's too cute. You like the green better. You think the yellow or green make it feel like an old cabin that they've inherited. Yeah, I agree. Oh, like silly rather than stupid. Okay. He just keeps licking my hand, like completely missing the treats. Hey, Jake. Thank you for my now very wet hand. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yours frequently forgets they have teeth. Arthur tends to only bite me when he's playing. I like this. I like this green, I think. You think I've got orange cat energy? Interesting. What was which sentence? Which sentence? Question is, do we change all the cabinets to that color, or do we leave the top and the bottom being different? What do you think? Made more sense than my hints. What did I say? Wow, you're all just like attacking me now. So rude. You're so mean. I like the contrasting fridge, I think. Gives old house vibes better, I think.
community building experience. Mhm. I'll just cry. It's okay. I just don't have a brain cell sometimes. Wow. You try and be nice. Try and stream and give people a nice space. And what happens? You just constantly insulted. It's okay. I will just cry. Do I know that meme that orange cats share one brain cell? I have heard. Yeah. You had to slip out real quick. Are we bullying? Yeah, everybody's bullying me again. I'm doing great. Trust my taste. Thank you, Nikki. You're not supporting the ginger cat propaganda. It's okay. Thanks, I think. Okay, I mean, this is slowly coming together. Not super fond of these windows being like back to back over here. I think that window needs to be here. And that should really be a smaller window, but we never actually found like a decent smaller version of this. I mean, there's that one. It's kind of annoying that there's not one where it's like a more brown surround, you know? Unless we just swap to these windows. When I'm actually nice. You're saying that I'm not being nice right now. That's so mean. Am I building a lodge kind of build? I am indeed, Frankie. Yes, aiming for lodge vibes, but like a kind of modernized lodge, I think. Alright, I presume there isn't one that's just like brown. No. Let's just have a little experiment with some other windows. Okay, so that's just fully a stable door. Presume we can't put these super close. No. And we had that one, which is what we had before. I mean, that might be a... I'm fully just talking to myself at this point. I'm sorry. Give me a second, everybody. I'm just trying to get through this quickly. Ah, see that? That is a better fit. That is more like what I had in mind. So, is there an accompanying single version of that? Guess this is... Whoops. Guess this is going to be the one. Yeah. I cry. Go for that. Sorry, let me catch up. You just say this because you're so fucking back. Your grocery store finally had cookie dough ice cream. Nice. Enjoy. I really want some now. You know from experience what? Personally, you don't see people as animals either. I'm nice at least 40% of the time. I guess I'll take that.
quest for matching windows. It's an issue. Right, let's just have a quick gander, shall we?
Hydrate.
Thank you. Oh, that I deflect compliments, yeah. There's I think it's Ben and Jerry's, like vegan cookie dough ice cream. It's really good. Sadly, vegan ice cream is really the only way that I consume ice cream now. It is a shame because although vegan ice cream has got substantially better, it is still not quite the same. As much as I would love it to be otherwise. Having to take all these windows slightly off the grid is stressful. Your ice cream is small bowls of cookie dough filled with ice cream. Ooh, that's very cool. I got what you mean, Faye, don't worry. You feel bad for people that have to eat vegan cheese. Like, what even is that? Yeah, I just don't have vegan cheese. I'm just like, I'd rather not have cheese than vegan cheese. Also, someone was suggesting yesterday I put a door here. Do you think we have a door? Do you think we just have a window at the end of the corridor? Right, I need to go and fix all the windows upstairs now. Many, many windows upstairs. I like how you've all just given up trying to guess the reference. Probably for the best. You're all slowly losing your minds. Tell you what might look pretty. It's stressful. I am unconvinced by this. Window, please. Like there. It's okay. Yeah, not super happy with it. The heights of things are a little bit irritating. So where the roof is. Sorry, let me catch up. You will go insane, sorry. You lost your mind long ago. Recommendations for what, sorry? What did I miss from Catherine? Oh, for vegan cheese. Did I go? Oh no, I'm not vegan. No, I'm not vegan. I just avoid certain dairy things. I don't handle dairy well. It's not that I can't have any. It's just, yeah, it makes me sore more than anything else. So I have very significantly reduced how much dairy I consume. But yeah, ice cream is one of the big things that like is very uncomfortable. So I get a very sore stomach from eating dairy ice cream. I straight up will not have actual milk. Like if I drank a glass of milk, I would be in a lot of pain. But I can still handle cheese because the lactose in cheese is much, much lower. Nice house. Reminds you of Minecraft 7 Days to Die. It does kind of give 7 Days to Die. That is a good point. I hadn't really thought about that. It does kind of. I'm so excited to play 7 Days again. If any of you would like to play 7 Days to Die with me when the new update drops, I much prefer playing that game with folks. So if someone wants to join me. Okay, I am slowly just getting further and further away from the reference, but it's fine. I think it looks nicer. Yeah, I don't really like milk. Anyway. I just have oat milk for everything now. I heard of a biotic factor. It's like 7 days if it was set in Black Mesa. Black Mesa being what? Sorry. It sounds like Half-Life for some reason. The round window by the... Well done, Lafty. Someone got there. Someone got there. Sorry, that clapping was probably really loud. After all this time, Lafty just came in and got it. Ivana Peric, thank you for the follow. You didn't even know it. But can we agree? Can we agree that Secret Window is more thriller than horror? I also said that it was like age-wise, that Faye was more likely to know it than Bella was, but genre-wise, Bella was more likely to know it than Faye. You've never seen it. It's a psychological thriller from 2004 with Johnny Depp. It's really good. I would recommend. But yes, there's a window like in the middle of the cabin at the top. Lafty, can you see it? So, one sec, let me come out. So imagine this is two separate windows, right? You can see the deck, and then inside the lounge. I mean, I've changed it a bit. It needs a table in the middle, right? And then the kitchen off to one side, and then the stairs up to. I mean, I think he's got his desk like this way around, right? It's only vaguely like Secret Window. It is such a loose reference. You've tried almond and I've tried all of the alternative milks. I think the barista Oatly one is my favorite currently. Is it Oatly or might be Alpro? You see it now. I'm glad someone got there. It's a good film. But I would say it's not horror. Like, I looked up some lists of like how people were categorizing it, and some people were saying it was horror, but I absolutely wouldn't call it horror. It's definitely thriller. Horror is more dubious. It's hard to say too much without spoiling the film. I heartily recommend do not read anything about the film before you watch it. It's not even two stories. It has a balcony. It has a balcony like this. It is 2 stories. Though I'm not sure that the bedroom is here. I don't think this room exists, and I think there's a bathroom here, maybe, or maybe it is bedroom bathroom. I can't actually remember. I've put you off the film. I don't know if you noticed, but there were a few times where people asked questions and they were on the right track and I just didn't answer. So someone asked if it was Stephen King, which it is. Someone asked about the book that I'd got, and it's the book that has the short story that the film was based on. Yeah. Talitha, how you doing today? How'd you virtually throw a pillow at someone? I did tell you it was an obscure reference. I mean, it's a reasonably popular film, just from a while ago. Juliet, thank you for the follow. Okay, so I want to put a rug down in the middle of the lounge. Only a pillow, can't be that matte. Well done, Lafty, for getting it. Also, good taste in films to have seen Secret Window. You thought I was keeping the name of the book secret to be rude. No, I was trying to avoid giving spoilers. When we were talking about it yesterday, I said that I wouldn't give any hints, so I was trying not to make it obvious what it was. Oh, which reminds me, I had some ideas for like kind of silly games that we could play while I'm decorating and stuff. Just for when we've not got like stuff that we're talking about. I'll have to run some of the ideas by you when I come back from the break. Is Secret Window the one where Stephen King gets kidnapped? What? I'm going to say no. It's alright, I knew what you were saying, Faye. I'm glad you're well, Talitha. Okay, for anyone that is new here, I take a 3-minute break every hour, refill my water, and have a stretch. I don't know why I point down here for having a stretch. The migraine did a number on your brain. I'm sorry to hear that, Faye. But yeah, I will be back in 3 minutes. Be right back.
Hello. Oh no, what's been going on while I was away? You looked for a way to watch Secret Window and you have to pay. Well, we can always do a watch party. We should play Uno so you can give me +4 over and over. Oh dear. You were thinking of Misery. I am unfamiliar. Niall. To check it out. Why do you hate Uno, Faye? That's so weird. Oh, because they're competitive rather than fun. That's fair. Oh. I don't know that I've ever actually played a full game of Monopoly. Bella. We definitely need to do some community like board game nights. There's lots of ways of playing stuff online. Hi, Maisie Loves Noodles. How you doing today? We're not watch partying that. Well, you might not be. We might be. Secret Window's a great film. You don't think you've ever played a full Monopoly game? It's like Risk. It's one of those games that can just go on and on and on. Like if you're playing it with the right people. Or I guess the wrong people, depending how you look at it. You will not attend in protest. Oh dear. Last time you played Monopoly, your son cried because he had to pay. Oh. Niall, don't talk about long games until you played Twilight Imperium. Oh dear. How bad is it? Catherine, when you used to visit your dad, you always played Monopoly because it was the only board game he had. Oh dear. Oh, you learned about rent and taxes. That's one way of doing it. It's like a whole campaign of Civ or Stellaris. Interesting. I've not played Stellaris. I have played it. Civ. Okay. So, what are we doing? I feel like there needs to be something here. Like, maybe a side table. Like there. But what? Either side of it. Ooh, go for nice green vibes. Capitalism also makes you cry. That is a mood. Don't mind you watching cat things. What cat things are you watching, Rose? Okay, one. When someone doesn't reply in tag, don't let the flame die out. You guys will have to let me know if you ever beat 7 minutes. Because I think 7 minutes is the longest we've done on my stream. That was this whole area dead space. Boo. Boo, I say. Okay.
So we still need to do lots of clutter in the kitchen. Still dead space there that we need to figure out. We need to figure out how we're sorting this room. I think this over by this double window, I think it's nicer. Maybe in a different color too. What are your suggestions for silly little games? Well, there's lots of games. There's a game where you have to... there's lots of like rule figuring out games. You actually like these lamps? I do like these lamps. I would like some of these in real life. Please and thank you. You guys want to send me some for my new apartment? But okay, so let's do a rule game. So, for example, I like apples but not oranges. If any of you have played this before, I'm doing quite a basic one, so if you know the game, just let everybody else play. Those specific ones. I mean, for sure, I will be visiting some vintage shops when I move to try and find some bits and pieces. Okay, so I think we need like a bookcase. I also kind of wanted a bookcase upstairs though. Yeah, we're going to be pretty limited by packs now. So wait, what? We've got base game. Not going to lean into cats and dogs, I think. Cottage living, horse ranch. Was that it? Base game, cottage living, horse ranch. Was that what we were limiting ourselves to? I think so. Hi, Marin. How you doing today? Not second-hand vintage shops. I mean, it's the same thing. No? Just... we've got some really cool, like, second-hand shops. There's one that's like 40 minutes away from here. It's a bit of a drive. Not too bad. But it's like 4-5 stories of just miscellaneous secondhand everything. It's kind of insane. More like antique stores. Oh no, I'm not going to like fancy places. Absolutely not what I meant. Bella, you will stay quiet since you know it. Is it so as in you know this game or just you know the rule? Second-hand shops are more affordable. Yeah. I'm talking about places where you buy cheap stuff. not fancy stuff. Hi, Raj. How you doing? This looks good so far. Thank you. Yeah, it's slow progress compared with the speedy building of yesterday. But progress nonetheless. I'm just going to do the inside of that for my sanity. Okay. You know the rule well. Some people play it differently, so you know 2 versions. Interesting. So yes, in order to guess, so you can have guesses at what the rule is, and you need to follow the format of what I said. And I will say yes or no as to whether what you have said matches the rule, if that makes sense. You love scouting secondhand shops for obscure cat paintings and decor. Yeah, I used to do that as well. But yes, I'm not going to be acquiring anything while... before I move. Let me just filter again. Base game, cottage, horse ranch. Let's start down here. Okay, well that's not terrible. That's too large. That's the wrong style. Oh, wait, money. Yeah, I forgot that we're actually playing on like a sensible budget for a change. Right, what have I bought? Have I bought anything expensive? Yep, so the stove's expensive. Let's change the stove. What? That one's like $2 grand. Okay, this one's substantially less. I'm so used to doing it with the old, very rich family. Watching no one even attempt to guess is creasing. Yeah, I mean, people don't like the game, I guess. That's the start of the game. Yeah, so I give you an example that matches the rule and then you have to figure it out. Who am I talking to, Raj? I'm talking to people on the other platforms. Yeah, but I also don't know what style I'm going to do my apartment, you know? So I'm not just going to miscellaneously acquire stuff for an apartment that I don't know how I'm going to style it, you know? No. No, Faye. But I like carrots, but not tomatoes. Clyde, thank you for the follow. Yes. No. Thank you, Raj. My notifications for the Red app don't always work, but I appreciate it. Thank you. How much is that? 150. That's an acceptable budget. Okay, now one. Bath or a shower? Guess we could go for both. It's just quite a lot of money. Maybe we should go for a shower. Downstairs and a bath upstairs. Who am I talking to? I said, Raj. People on other platforms. You watched two guys play this on a podcast and it made them absolutely crash out. Yeah, it's really funny. I've played this with a few people. I once did it with my brother and he came up with a really good one. And I was going for so long, I just could not figure it out. But yeah, I mean, this one particularly is quite a good one to start people on. I'm building this by myself, yeah. So this is for this family. So it's husband, wife, cat, and baby. Is the family. Am I streaming? I'm streaming in 3 places. Where you're watching Valeria. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. On TT, on the Purple app, and on the Red app. The bathroom's close to the kitchen. It is. It's a bit of a walk around to get to it, but yes. What a game for Soup Brain. Yeah, that's why I was a little bit skeptical about it. So the question is, has Niall actually got it? Niall, can you do another example? Just to double check that you have definitely got it. Catherine has some guesses, but you're not in the mental health space. Yes, that's the thing. Is like it can be fun, but when you get really stuck on them, it ends up being very yeah, it can be very frustrating. Yeah, okay. I like the switch, but yes. Is it night in my country? No, it's coming up for 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm now not super sold on this shower. Wondering about putting a bathtub, but I don't know, having a bathtub downstairs feels odd. Was there a matching, like, toilet? No. Yes, there wasn't. But we already have one downstairs. Okay. We could put an actual counter up here. Maybe. Wait, what were the walls like? So I'm thinking maybe a bath under the window. So let's then maybe do toilet in that corner. I like teddies but not blankets. Yep. You think you get the rule, but you'll never get the carrot one. According to your brain, I like cats, but not lions. No. Good try, but no. Okay, what are we going to do with this dead space here? I guess we could put, like it'll be laundry, won't it? Because it's American. Laundry basket. Well, this is stupid. Family has 2 bathrooms. So there's an ensuite for the master bedroom, and then there's a communal bathroom downstairs. Am I a cat lover? I am indeed. I have a cat who usually is up here. Cats as a type and not like house cats, though. Still no. Abian Crystal? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? You have a little character on the screen now you can customize if you'd like. You're not looking forward to the D&D now. Why? Like puppets but not felt. Was a weird one. But yes. I like doors but not windows. I don't like tea, but I do like coffee. It does just feel like a game of wind up Faye now. That's not what this was supposed to be. In which country am I? I am in Britain. Yeah, there aren't just random riddles. We did have a riddle room once, and it was really funny because there was deathly silence. Abby and Crystal, thank you for the follow. And what would you like me to call you? There was deathly silence So they went into a room, and I gave them the first riddle, and both players at the time, and then it's like 5 seconds of just dead silence, and then one of them gave the correct answer. I was like, what? It was like immediately first answer. Why are you saying bye? Oh no, I'm getting drop frames. Hi Aldici, how you doing today? Trade Pokemon cards and leave the crazy people to it. Can you see me now? Has it just gone down? I'm back, but lagging. Oh no. What are you saying, liar, to Niall? Major lag. Stream was fully gone for a second. No. I'm getting choppy and laggy. Yeah, I'm getting drop frames all over the place. What's that? Let me just check my connection. Stream was completely offline. No, my net's fine.